Have you ever felt the ground beneath you shift as life takes a sudden turn? The moments when loss strikes can be paralyzing, leaving us in a state of shock. We often think we are prepared for anything until the unthinkable happens. In this video, we will explore the profound impact of loss, how it shapes our stories and transforms us in ways we never anticipated. Join us as we delve into the depths of human emotions and discover the strength that emerges from the ashes of grief. Loss can be a powerful catalyst for change. Imagine a young artist who loses their mentor unexpectedly. That heartbreak pushes them to confront their fears, igniting a fire within. Every stroke of the brush becomes a tribute to the one they lost, turning pain into a masterpiece. These moments remind us that loss can drive creativity, pushing us to find meaning in the chaos. Each choice we make in the wake of loss can lead to a new path, revealing the resilience that lies dormant within us. Consider the story of a father who loses his child. The void left behind is indescribable, an ache that never truly fades. Yet, in the depths of his sorrow, he discovers a community of others who share his pain. Together, they create support groups, helping one another heal. This collective strength is born from their shared experience of loss, showcasing how grief can forge bonds that are unbreakable. It's a reminder that while loss isolates us, it can also bring us together in unexpected ways. Then there's the tale of a young woman who loses her dream job. Initially, she feels devastated, as if her world has crumbled. But through the heartache, she learns to reassess her goals and ambitions. That loss becomes a turning point, leading her to pursue her passion for writing, which she had neglected for years. Sometimes, when one door closes, another opens, if only we are brave enough to walk through it. Loss can redirect our paths, helping us discover what truly matters in our lives. In a relationship, loss can manifest in countless ways. Imagine a couple facing the dissolution of their marriage. The emotional turmoil is palpable, filled with blame, sorrow, and a sense of failure. Yet as they navigate this painful transition, they learn about themselves and each other. Through the process, they discover that their love has transformed, leading them to redefine their connection. Loss can be the catalyst for growth, pushing us to evolve into better versions of ourselves, even amidst the heartbreak. There's a story of an elderly woman who loses her lifelong partner. As she reflects on their shared memories, she realizes that love transcends even death. With each recollection, she finds strength in their bond, a testament to a life well lived. Through her grief, she becomes an inspiration for others, sharing her journey and helping them navigate their losses. It's a reminder that while loss can be shattering, it can also teach us about the enduring nature of love and the legacies we leave behind. Have you ever felt the weight of regret after losing someone? Think of a person who never expressed their feelings to a loved one, only to find out too late that it was their last chance. The grief of unspoken words can be a haunting burden. Yet, this experience can lead to a profound change in how we communicate. Loss teaches us the importance of vulnerability, urging us to express our emotions and cherish every moment with those we hold dear. Each story of loss is unique, yet they all carry a universal truth. Pain can transform us. A soldier returning home from war carries the scars of loss, not just of comrades, but of innocence. As they struggle to reintegrate into civilian life, they grapple with their past. This journey is fraught with challenges, but it also opens doors to healing and understanding. Loss forces us to confront our demons, paving the way for personal growth and a deeper appreciation for life. The emotional landscape of loss can be treacherous. Picture a young couple, madly in love, who face a tragic accident that claims one of their lives. The survivor is left to navigate a world that feels foreign, grappling with the haunting memories of laughter and love. Yet through the process of mourning, they find solace in honoring their partner's memory. Each step they take becomes a tribute, showing how love can endure beyond death, reminding us that our connections transcend physical presence. Finally, consider the impact of loss on our identities. A young man who loses his childhood home finds himself at a crossroads, grappling with who he is without the familiar backdrop of his youth. As he embarks on a journey to rebuild, he discovers new aspects of himself that were hidden beneath the surface. Loss can shatter our identities, but it can also be the catalyst for rediscovery, helping us redefine who we are in the face of adversity. When we experience loss, it often forces us to ask questions we never considered before. A woman who loses her mother at a young age might spend years searching for meaning in that absence. She looks for pieces of her mother in old photographs, in family stories, in the way she catches herself speaking the same phrases. Loss reshapes our identity, intertwining the past with the present. It makes us realize that those who leave us are never truly gone. They live within us, in the way we love, in the way we carry their memory forward. But loss isn't always about death. Sometimes it's about the people who walk away from our lives while they are still very much alive. A best friend who slowly drifts away, a partner who stops returning calls, a family member who chooses distance over connection. These kinds of losses can be just as painful as physical absence because they come with lingering questions. Did I do something wrong? Could I have changed the outcome? Yet, over time, we come to understand that not all losses are meant to break us. Some are meant to free us, to teach us the value of letting go, even when it hurts. Loss can feel like a door slamming shut, but what if it's actually a doorway leading somewhere new? A young musician who loses their ability to play due to an accident believes their life is over. But in the stillness of grief, they discover a new talent: composing. What was once their identity, performing, is no longer possible, but music still lives within them in a different form. Loss doesn't mean the end of everything. Sometimes, it means the beginning of something unexpected. The hardest losses are the ones that come without warning. A sudden accident, an illness no one saw coming, a goodbye that was never said. In those moments, the world feels cruel and unfair. But even in the depths of sorrow, there is a quiet strength that emerges. A single mother who loses her husband overnight is forced to rebuild, not just for herself, but for her children. In her pain, she finds resilience she never knew she had. The weight of loss is heavy, but it also reveals the strength hidden within us. Every loss leaves a mark, shaping the way we see the world. Some people become more cautious, afraid to love too deeply or hope too much. Others become fearless, understanding that life is fleeting and meant to be lived fully. A man who loses his childhood friend to an overdose chooses to dedicate his life to helping others escape the same fate. Loss can break us, but it can also give us purpose, turning pain into action, grief into change. There are moments when loss feels unbearable, when the world seems dim and empty. A woman who loses her fiancé just days before their wedding is left with nothing but shattered dreams and a dress that will never be worn. But with time, she learns to carry his memory in the way she loves others, in the way she chooses to live the life he can no longer experience. Loss doesn't have to define us as victims. It can shape us into people who carry love forward, even through pain. And then, there's the loss of a dream, the silent kind of grief that people rarely talk about. A boy who wanted to be an astronaut but never made it past the training. A writer who spent years working on a book that was never published. An athlete who suffered an injury right before their big break. These losses may not come with funerals or condolences, but they cut deep. However, dreams don't die, they evolve. The boy becomes an engineer who builds spacecraft. The writer finds joy in teaching others. The athlete becomes a coach. Loss reshapes dreams, not destroys them. Sometimes, we don't realize the depth of a loss until much later. A father who spends years focusing on his career wakes up one day to realize his children have grown up without him. A woman who chooses safety over love finds herself longing for the life she was too afraid to chase. These losses come with regret, but they also offer a second chance. Because while we cannot change the past, we can shape the future. In every great story, loss is what pushes the hero forward. Whether it's a knight avenging a fallen kingdom, a mother fighting for justice, or a survivor learning to love again, loss is the force that transforms ordinary lives into extraordinary journeys. It is painful, it is messy, but it is also the birthplace of resilience, courage, and change. Loss reminds us that we are human, that we feel deeply, that we love fiercely, and that even in the darkest moments, there is always a way forward. If this story resonated with you, if you've ever experienced loss and found strength in its wake, let us know in the comments. Your story matters, and your voice deserves to be heard. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel, because together we will continue exploring the depths of human experience, one powerful story at a time.